welcome to Sport Today and Come on Television. Today we are going to discuss the wonderful performance of Super Eagles in the ongoing AFCON 2021 in Garod, Cameroon. And to discuss on the program today, I have Israel Akata, Chief Coach of Jimeta Academy. Welcome to the program, sir.
Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, yesterday was a very exciting moment for both Nigerians at home and the diaspora following the performance of the Super Eagles in the ongoing AFCON 2021 in Garo, Cameroon. So I want to ask you, how do you feel about the Eagles' victory yesterday?
Actually, Eagles' victory is something to celebrate. After all, it's a home-based coach that took them to that competition. A team has been given to him. It's not up to two months, and he was able to perform that that way. Really, is something to celebrate and to jubilate. And the caliber of players I saw in the team, I was highly impressed.
So with how the Eagles played yesterday, do you think they have a chance of going far in the competition?
Actually, I saw the match of their group teams, teams like Sudan and Guinea-Bissau. Actually, if the players are going to play the way they did yesterday, I believe the rest of the team are not going to be problem to them. Technically, tactically, they are more sound than them.
So people used to blame Eagles, especially when they are playing, that they will be selfish. Do you notice anything like selfish play yesterday?
Actually, what people don't understand with the game of football is it is only the coach that understand what is going on in the field. Each and every player in the field have a role to play. Maybe that player that you're saying that is selfish is playing according to the role given to him by the coach. But if you look at the match yesterday, they did their best. The three departments, the attacker, the midfielders, and the defenders, they play very well. But the only thing that the intensity of attack is very, very low. And the shooting at target, that's what I observed there. So if the coach will sit down and work on that, definitely they are going somewhere.
So you think with what you just mentioned, and if the coaching worked on it, Super Eagles have no chance?
Actually, we cannot say that. It depends on the opponent. If the opponent will realize their mistakes or their lapses, they will capitalize on that. But I'm still emphasizing on that. If Iguavon will sit down and Yobo to look into it, that throughout the game yesterday, there's not even single shot. If I'm not mistaken, the one that Henacho play over the bar, that is the only shot on target throughout the period of the game. So they should work on their shooting ability. It counts a lot. In modern football today, shooting matters a lot.
So this takes us to the next question. A lot of people were thinking the pharaohs of Egypt were just had a bad day yesterday, and that was why the Eagles find their way and to claim that victory. How do you think the Super Eagles have the technical build up to beat Egypt anytime, any day, or the Egyptians just had a bad day yesterday?
Actually, I'm not regretting. If I'm not ashamed to tell you that even they repeat the match today, Eagles are going to win. If you
How
watch the game very well, let's talk about the three departments in the game: the attack, the midfield, and the defenders. Look at the team of the Egyptian side. They cannot even look at what the NHO have been doing in the game. Look at what this they said the Zaidu that play from the left fullback
yes.
is doing in the game. So the Egyptians don't have anything to tell us that they can beat the Eagles with the
Even
present squad that I have seen on ground.
even with Mo Salah, one
Most
of
of
the
that,
best footballer.
it's really unfortunate. The three cannot make a forest. Salah was stranded yesterday because he don't have anybody to play with. This guy that played together in Liverpool is not there. Sergio Mane
Mane,
is not
yes.
there. So he could not even perform. He cannot make any move. Sometimes he will make a very good move and the man on the ball cannot see him because they are not used to playing together. And I believe they have not been together for a month. So definitely he encountered that problem. He always play alone. So that is, I think, the difficulty that he faced in the game yesterday.
So do you think the coach have some work based on
Really,
what you said earlier?
yeah, really, despite the fact that they have won the match yesterday, but they still have some little technical errors that the coach is supposed to work on to make a perfect team. This team have been, as I've said earlier, the teams have been given to him is not up to 2 months. when they sack a Raw. So really he tried, but he need to put more effort, more especially in the attacking line. That is the finishing line. He must work on the attack to get if you really want to win her matches conveniently. The attack must be shaping so that he will get the goals that he need at the right time.
This is not the first time Augustine Guavon is uh, taking Eagles to a competition like this. If I'm right, I think he
Yes.
has done it more than 15 years ago.
Yes.
So you think it was? Do you say you are appreciating him that it has not given it has given for to him in a short time, you
Yes.
understand, but he was
Yes.
able to play. But
Yeah.
some people will say he has been there for a long time.
When he was there, these are new caliber of players that are on ground now. The former players have gone. It's not easy to build a team, more especially in a time that is limited like this. All right. Okay. If Gavon happened to be in the team for the past years, it doesn't mean that these are the new players that they brought in. So definitely they have different patterns of play. So you have to blend them to to his own pattern. You know the pattern he introduced. He played the local 4-4-2 formation. Yeah, they call it the local 4-4-2 formation. It's olden days pattern, and he was able to make it through a strong side like Egypt. So kudos supposed to be given to him.
Concerning on what the Super Eagles, how they played yesterday, they have other people who they are going to meet. But some people are thinking the Egypt are strong people. So since the Super Eagles defeated Egypt, the Pharaohs of Egypt yesterday, they will actually take other people, these other teams they are little teams. Do you ascribe to this submission?
Actually, I don't believe that. Football is a kind of game that you never sit down and predict what is happening. Actually, when Eagles beat Egypt, the other teams are going to prepare. They are going to gear up to make sure that they defeated Eagle. It is easy to be a champion. It's not easy to remain as a champion. So definitely they are going to have problem with their opponent. That's the Sudanese and the Guineans. So they're meeting the Sudan. I think it's on Saturday. So definitely even in their last match they played draw. They drew with Guinea-Bissau. Sudan and Guinea-Bissau they play godless draw. So they are looking for goal. In the group now, if you see, it's only Eagle that have 3 points and one goal. So I believe it's going to be a tough match. Sudan are not going to submit
So,
easy.
we still have more to discuss on the program, but we take a break.
Yeah.
We'll be back shortly. Welcome back. We are still discussing with Coach Israel Akata, Chief Coach of Jumeta Academy, and it is on Sports Today on Kaman Television. So, the Pharaohs of Egypt had in the past met Super Eagles several times, and in this meeting, the Eagles seems to lack focus. What do you think was lacking from the side of the Egyptian yesterday that made Eagles took the day?
Actually, if you can remember the game yesterday, the Egyptians thought that they are going to get Eagles very easy, or they are going to dominate the game. So when they came in, they made something different again. So the formation, the pattern of play, the caliber of players there outshine the Egyptians. If you- I think 20 or 25 minutes into the game, they were trying to come on. Nigeria dominated the game. The Eagles dominated the game. Then, which made the Egyptians to be confused. It was later on that they started picking up gradually.
So do you think the Eagles just had a luck?
Actually, I can't call it luck. Football is all about what? It tricks how you play your game to outshine your opponent. So that's exactly what the coach did. And he got carried with the day.
How do you describe the manner Iheanacho scored the goal yesterday?
Really, really, as an attacker, I gave him kudos for scoring that goal, but he has been playing in the top flight of football in the world. Playing in Leicester City is a very big thing. So scoring that goal, I'm not surprised because I know he's supposed to, and really he used his understand the skills there to score that goal. And I'm really, really, very much impressed the way he scored that goal.
So it was skillful.
Very, very skillful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there are people that are thinking Eagles. Anytime Eagles score, they relax. Do you see it? Do you see anything of that nature?
Yeah, really, really, immediately after the goal, the Eagle relaxed. That's why a moment ago I mentioned something of the intensity of the game. That's the fastness of the game. They relax up to the extent that the coach had to do some replacement when Chukwuemezi
Yes.
and he was replaced.
Exactly.
The guy that came in, he was doing a very good job. That's why that's Ejike. I think it's Ejike that played from the win there.
Exactly.
He was doing a very good job. He was busy attacking more even sound that this guy that plays up that started the game, Chukwuemezi. So it is a very good game. He has a good players on the bench. Look at somebody like Musa is still on the bench.
Exactly.
So I believe gradually, although that yesterday was our first match, so you will never assess players based on the first match. So we're expecting more from them in their second match.
Do you think this relaxation will cause Eagles?
Really, really, if they're going to play that way, playing and relaxing, they're supposed to me, what I observed yesterday, Eagles are supposed to score at least 3 goals in that match because of the way they went back and relaxed. Towards, I think, 5 minutes or 10 minutes towards the end of the game, you have to change the pattern
Exactly,
to
yes.
4-5-1.
Yes.
It's only Sadi that is up front.
Yes.
So it's very, very wrong. If you happen to make a very tough side, we're going to have problem. What if they equalize the goal at the 9 minute?
Some people think the Eagles' defense is not strong enough. What do you think about it?
From what I saw yesterday, there's a little bit of coordination, understanding, unlike before during the days of Raw.
Yes.
So I saw a little bit of commitment, even from the goalkeeper Okoye that just came up recent. He had the confidence. He was able to talk to the defenders, arrange his defense very well. I was highly impressed.
Eagles missed a lot of chances yesterday.
Yes.
Do you think there is a way they will sit and look at it back and improve?
Really, that is the work of the coach. You have to go back to his boardroom and sit down, play the video again for them, understand where his lapses are. You work on his lapses or the technical little technical errors to perfect it against next match.
So, on a final note, what are you expecting from the Super Eagles of Nigeria?
Actually, from what I saw yesterday, if the Eagles will maintain that spirit, definitely they are going somewhere.
They are just going somewhere.
Yeah,
Are you not optimistic?
Very
not
much
taking it home.
Very, very much.
You just say they are going somewhere.
Yeah,
somewhere
they're going to the peak of the peak of the competition. If possible, lifting the cup. I'm not scared of that, and I have that strong belief in me that they are going to do it with the performance I saw yesterday. I've never seen them playing like this since during the times of Raw. I stopped watching their matches during the time they played Togo. They scored 4-0 in the first.
So there was a time you stopped watching their match.
Yes, of course, because of provocation. I'm not impressed with the way they are playing.
Yes.
They scored Togo 4-0 in the first half. They came and equalized. I didn't mean that they added 5 minutes to that game. Togo could have won the match. So from there, I was so bitter. Even yesterday, I don't want to watch the match, but I just picked the courage to sit down and watch the match.
Coach Israel Akata, Chief Coach, Jumeta Academy, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So viewers, this is how time has permitted us to go on the program. Join us next time for another package. Bye for now. My name is Teve Zambe.